So easy going. I did not think this was going to be difficult to speak about, but it is. So anyway, I want to continue with the verses because it doesn't end there. The life of Jesus, He's never let me down. He's faithful through generation. So why would He fail now? He won't. He won't. He won't fail. He won't fail. Christ is my firm foundation. The rock. How am I gonna do this? How am I going to position this microphone? Because I realized Daikela every time when I'm doing like my face, so I don't want it to be here. I want to put it somewhere else. Maybe we can put it here on the phone. Quick pouch. Yeah. Let's try to clip it. Oh no. Is this gonna work? Okay, on the side. Oh no, not on that side. Here. Okay. Let us start with this one. The adapter that goes to the phone. Yeah. Okay, thank God I actually stopped to check if the sound was fine because my camera was off, but I just switched it on. So let me just hear if it's fine, if the audio is fine, and then if the audio is fine, then we can start the vlog. Okay, it's perfect. It is perfect. Let us start this video, guys. Hello, good morning. Today it is Sunday morning. You don't take lunch. Is it the 13th? Wait, hold on, let me check the date, guys. Okay, it's the 14th of April. The time is 20 minutes past 9 in the morning. So we didn't make it to church today because my boyfriend and I are going out for breakfast / brunch. Okay, we're going out for brunch, and so that's why I'm doing this get ready with me. And yeah, I will tell you guys what's going on in a moment, but as per usual, meaning as per the past 2 videos, we will do our skincare, and then while I update you with what has been going on, or like what's going on currently in my life. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoy this video / get ready. It's a get ready with me. I'm not sure if I'm going to take you guys with us. I probably will, but for like a short while, you know. So it's more like a get ready with me, and I want to talk to you guys while I am getting ready for our date, and then we can go out and have fun. No, do on. So next weekend, which is the 21st of April. Okay. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So next weekend, which is the 21st of April, we will be celebrating our dating anniversary. We'll be celebrating our dating anniversary, and you guys, we have been dating for 8 years. Okay, like that is wild. That is wild. We've been dating for 8 years. I met this guy when I was 18 years old. I was doing matric. I think we have told you guys about how we met and stuff. So I met him when I was 18. We were young too. We were young. So like 8 years is not a lot if you look at it from the perspective of, well, we met at a young age. I was in my late teens, and so after matric I had to go to university, and he had to go back to school to figure out like what he wants to do in his future and all of that. So but the point is, we've been dating for 8 years. I'm in my late 20s. I'm 27, and I've known this guy since I was 18. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I can, but I can't. So this is what I'm going to be using. This, what is it called? Brightening cleanser. I already washed my face with the Dove soap that I showed you guys. So here's what works for my skin. Yeah? Double cleansing. So you wash your face twice and for 60 seconds each time, you know. So I washed my face with the Dove for 60 seconds. What? 60 seconds. So now I'm gonna wash it with this Bioderma cleanser. Focus. With this Bioderma brightening cleanser. So yeah, that's what we're doing. How am I feeling? So the reason why we will be celebrating our anniversary this week and not next week, which is on the actual day, is because my boyfriend will not be in town next week. He's going home to sort out some things that have been, like, he's been trying to sort them out, but like get phone at it, you know. But it seems like there is some like challenges, and it's not getting, or it's not as fast as it should be, or as it would be if he was there in person, you know. So I'm gonna try to tell you guys what's going on without saying a lot, because the reason why I don't want to say a lot, as I've mentioned before, I don't think it's going to help you guys with your own journeys. I don't think it's important for you guys to know what's going on. And another reason is that I'm the one who signed up for this life, which is to put myself on YouTube and stuff like that. So there's other people involved, there's our families involved, so I can't be saying everything which doesn't only affect me, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so he's going next weekend to Mthatha, and he needs to speak to his family, he needs to speak to my family, and just iron some things out, and so that we can get married, okay? we've been trying to get married for the past years, and it seems like an impossible thing. And yeah, okay, I'm putting too much of this thing. I'm just going to rub my face because it is a scrub. I love how it feels on my face. It's very, very nice. So Agazuba Corner in the next weekend. That's why we are not really celebrating, but we're just going out to spend time together, because that's another thing that has been like a challenge in our relationship, is that we do not have time to spend. I didn't tell you guys about this, but I am now staying with my niece. Okay, so my niece is staying with us since the beginning of this year. She's going to the same school that Ian is going to. So I'm a mom and an aunt. I've been an aunt, but I'm playing the role of a mom and an aunt. I have 2 kids, and things can be tricky sometimes. And I work on Saturdays, that's another factor. And now he has to work during weekends. During the week, like, we're busy during the week. We're busy. So we do not, like, we have not been spending time, just the 2 of us. And so now we just want to go out, spend some time together and talk and just connect and catch up. And we see each other every day, so which is fine. I know what's going on, but I know what's going on in his life. He knows what's going on in my life. It's not like he lost or anything like that, but I think we don't know what's here. Yeah, maybe Jay on the surface, like he's going through like whatever, and he knows that I'm going through whatever, but we just need to connect. So our date is at 10:30. It's almost 9:30 now, so we will be going away, and we have to come back just before 4. So we have the entire morning and afternoon basically, because our babysitter has to go to church in the evening, and she's serving. Shout out to friends. Shout out to my friend Gift, the one who was getting baptized last year. Do you guys remember her? Yeah, and her boyfriend, they were getting baptized, those poor guys. But we call her Gift. That's the name we gave her in high school. So we call her Gift, and she's literally a gift. So she will be babysitting the big girls, and my sister is here, but I was at work yesterday and she was with all 3 girls. So I just want to give her like a break so that she doesn't babysit on Saturdays and on Sunday. Yebo. I have to think about her as well. So my friend is amazing. She's going to be babysitting them for these hours so that we can spend time. I appreciate friends who are just so willing, because as mothers, we have to take our kids everywhere we go. So it's very nice to have a friend that is willing to assist and help you, so that you can go and enjoy your life. I've seen something, guys. I think maybe last year, 2022, and someone was talking about I don't remember, but it was something about how being friends with people who are mothers, or I think it was a mother who was saying she can't be friends with someone who is not interested in helping her out with abantwana or anything like that. Like, you can't ask this person to babysit for you for a few hours just so you can go and like have a break from kids. We love our kids are amazing, we love them, but sometimes you just need a break from abantwana. Like, abantwana baya enzi nerves, okay? So you just need a break. And there was this war on Twitter. It was Twitter at the time, on X, like how like we feel entitled to being held by our friends and stuff like that. Like, it was into Yobana. No one, your friends don't owe you, they don't have that responsibility over your kid and stuff like that, which I understand and I agree with. We should not be entitled to it, but get your friends Get yourself friends that want to help you so that you can be like, you can have a break and be in a mentally good space, and you can take care of yourself and your relationship or your marriage if you're in a relationship or a marriage, because kids are a lot and you need a break. And that's why the minute you add kids, there's just a lot of complications and challenges. It's because kids are a lot and your attention needs to go to kids. And so if you have those people around you that are willing to help, to give you a break, and if you can ask, that's what I've learned, that if you don't ask, there are people who volunteer, but other people like don't think about volunteering, like my business left out. But if you ask and someone is like, oh, I'm more than willing to have your kids for a couple of hours, great. Like, you have to learn how to ask, and you have to, like, you must have a good support system. Anyway, that is not what this video was about. It's not about the 8th anniversary. Let me wash my face and then we'll continue with this talk. Okay, I'm done washing my face. Now I'm going to use a toner. So guys, what's going on is that I feel very I don't want to use the word depressed loosely, but extreme sadness. Izolo, when I was at work, in fact, not just Izolo, on Friday also, when I was at work, I'm using this toner from Clicks. I think it's from Clicks. The Rooibos Plus Antioxidants Purifying Toner. So Friday and Saturday at work, I was just feeling very emotional. I was just fighting back tears, and I didn't understand it, because it wasn't just like I was thinking of something in particular, but I was finding myself having to fight back tears because I'm in the office and I can't cry and I have to work, but I was just fighting like tears. And then Izolo, eventually I couldn't fight my tears anymore, so I ran to the bathroom. I called my sister and I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, I'm just can't stop crying, okay? And then I called my boyfriend afterwards and I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, I can't stop crying. Okay? So I told them both, and they both promised me an ice cream, which I didn't get. Anyway, I know why, because circulate and stuff, and the weather is changing, and it's a little bit gloomy lately. So yeah, so I've been feeling some type of way, and I know that from my boyfriend here now, when it comes to his anniversary and stuff like that, he has checked out, and not checked out of our relationship, but he's not in a celebratory mode, if that makes sense. And how he explains it is that every time we are celebrating an anniversary, he feels like he is failing me, he has failed me, because why are we still celebrating like a dating anniversary, you know? And it's more like a reminder that he has failed to give me what he promised me, which is chato and stuff like that. And for me, my mindset, oh, why can I not speak? My mindset is that it's out of your hands. You can't control it, and this is where we are. We need to acknowledge and celebrate where we are, because we can't just be sad and who knows if we won't be married in the next 5 years. So for the next 5 years, are we going to be sad? I'm not gonna be sad for 5 years. Like, that's not gonna happen. So now I'm like, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy this season as much as it is painful and all of that. Let's just be here. So guys, this is what I wanted to say. I'm gonna use this. You guys know it. You guys know it. No, I'm gonna use this. It's for dark marks. Yeah. So my thing is, what I wanted to tell you is that you know, when people say that you shouldn't ask married couples when they're going to have kids because you don't know what's going on in their lives. Like, you don't know how many miscarriages they've had, how, like, if they have had like complications, if they have been trying and they have not been like able to conceive. You don't know the challenges that they face in their marriage. And so when you come here and be like, oh, when are you having kids, you are putting salt in a wound. They're putting salt in a wound, whatever, but you're making things worse. Okay. And so, like, you're not supposed to ask women or couples when are they having kids or when are they getting pregnant and stuff like that, because firstly, it's not your business. It's none of your business. Secondly, it's none of your business, and thirdly, it's none of your business. Okay. So I feel like the same thing should be applied to like dating couples. They should not be asked. They should not be asked, Bana, when are they getting married? Because which like sane couple would put themselves in a position whereby they don't get married by choice because vibes. They want to try. Who does that? Who in their right mind chooses when they aspire to marriage and they've expressed it multiple times that they want to get married? Why would that couple actively choose to not get married just for vibes? I think people should like assume that there are reasons that there's people not getting married. So you don't have to know them. Just don't ask. Just don't ask. Don't ask why. Like, if I were to tell you guys how many times we had to postpone, we had to cancel, we had to change plans, we had to, how many times we've been through that, for someone to assume that why don't you guys just get married? Why don't you just get married? Why wouldn't we just get married if it was that simple? If it was like a point of, hey, let's get up, go get married. Wait, it's that. Like, why would we not get married if it was that simple? Can you just give us the benefit of the doubt that there's something, you don't know what it is, but there's something that is causing us to not get married? And especially for Nage, who has expressed it many times that this is where we want to be. That's what we're working towards. We are celibate. We have a child. We want to get married. We love each other. Our relationship is amazing. Okay, not perfect, but we have a good relationship. He's a good man, Savannah. That man is a good man, and that man wants to marry me. Okay, and he's going to. It's just that there are challenges that are stopping us or prohibiting us from getting married. Okay, and we cry about them, we pray about them, which is another thing that I want to talk about, right? So now I'm going to be using my Mr. Hydro Post. So last night I was like, after I was taking a shower, and then I was just in the bathroom for like maybe 20 minutes listening to like worship songs, and I was feeling great. Okay, not feeling great, but I was like worshiping and praising. Like, yes, Christ is my firm foundation, and as long as I'm breathing, I've got a reason to praise the Lord. Do you guys know that song? My favorite song. As long as I'm breathing, I've got a reason to praise the Lord, oh my soul. And I was worshiping and praising God. I'm like, I am breathing, okay? I have a reason to praise God. My circumstances are not good, but I have a reason to praise the Lord, okay? And I was worshiping and I was like, Jireh, you are enough. I will be content. And I was thinking, am I content in every circumstance? Sometimes I just sing these songs because. So I was worshiping with you in the bathroom, and it was a nice session. And then I was like, oh, let me read my Bible. Okay, and then I came to the bedroom, I light that bedside lamp because the kids were already sleeping. I was like, let me read my Bible. I started praying, and my prayer took a sharp curve. And I tell you, it took a sharp curve. It really did take a sharp curve. I was just crying to God. I'm like, God, you have forsaken us. Like, you have. Oh, sorry. It's okay. And then I'm going to be using my, what's this thing called? Sunscreen. Hi, Kumi. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. All right. And I was like, God, you have forsaken us. You have forsaken us. You have not provided. You have not provided a way. Like, why would you do this to us? Like, why would you put us in this position? I was just crying to God, and it was just. And you know what, guys? I don't like fake positivity, okay? I do not like that thing of being delusional. And I understand that people say that when you have faith, you need to be delusional, which is great because you're hoping for things that you cannot see, okay? That's why it's called faith. You're hoping for things that you cannot see, and you cannot, like, you have faith in God to move because you understand that you don't have the capacity as a human to make it happen, okay? So you put your faith in Jesus because you know that you need divine intervention and stuff like that. So you hope in this thing, you pray about this thing, you have strong trust and faith in the person that you're putting your faith in, which is Jesus, okay? I understand that, but there is another factor of, like, realistically, how does it look like to have faith in Jesus? How does it look like to trust God? And for me personally, it doesn't look like being delusional, telling myself that everything is going to be all right, like I'm fine, and not acknowledging my feelings. I am one person that acknowledges how I'm feeling, and I'll express it to God that this is what I'm feeling. I feel like you have abandoned me. Like, you have abandoned me. I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying that that's what God has done, but that's how it feels to me, okay? Currently. That's how it feels to me, and that's how I'm feeling. And if you read Psalms, which I love with all of my heart, we are going to read a Psalm right now because I just want to show you guys. I don't take time. We are going to be realistic with this right here, with this how we feel. So I want to read to you guys Psalm 77. This thing again, it's not supposed to go to your eye area. sunscreen because it burns. Oh my gosh, it burns. Okay, let me just get my Bible so that we can read Psalm 77 and you guys will see, because that's how my prayer was yesterday. Okay, from verse 1. I cry out to God, yes, I shout. Oh, that God would listen to me. When I was in deep trouble, I searched for the Lord. All night long I prayed with hands lifted toward heaven, but my soul was not comforted. My soul was not comforted. I love this. I love the honesty, okay? Then it goes on to say in verse 3, I think of God and I moan, overwhelmed with longing for his help. Babe, uthi xa ecinga ngoThixo, he moans because he is overwhelmed with how much longing he has for God's help. Okay. You don't let me sleep. I am too distressed even to pray. I think of the good old days, long since ended, when my nights were filled with joyful songs. I searched my soul and pondered the difference now. Has the Lord rejected me forever? Will he never again be kind to me? Is his unfailing love gone forever? Have his promises permanently failed? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has he slammed the door on his compassion? Oh my gosh. And then verse 10 it says, okay, I'm crying. Okay. And then on verse 10 it says, and I said, this is my fate. The Most High has turned his hand against me. Oh, okay. Pause. We'll continue now, verse 11, but I think as Christians, we try to hide our true feelings, and we think that if we come to God with how we feel, God is going to condemn us or is going to be overwhelmed with our feelings. He made us. We are humans. He made us to be human. He made us to have these emotions. He made us to have like these feelings that we feel, frustration, like feeling like you're like abandoned and stuff like that. And for me, I have abandonment issues. Okay, I didn't grow up with a father. He abandoned me, and so I project a lot of that to my heavenly Father. And I was telling God yesterday that I don't know the love of a father. Oh gosh, I have a lump on my, oh my gosh, I have a lump here. So I was telling God yesterday that I don't know the love of a father, and so I don't know sometimes how to approach him. And I don't know if like you're not in good terms with your father, are you still allowed to ask for him, for things from him, because he's your father, that he's supposed to provide for you and stuff like that. So is he going, oh my gosh, I did not think this was going to be difficult to speak about, but it is. So anyway, I want to continue with the verses because it doesn't end there. This is the Bible, y'all. This is the Bible. And Let's read our Bibles, okay? If God put it in the Bible, you cannot hold me against, even though that you're not holding the Bible against. These are the Psalms, okay? Okay. And then verse 12 says, okay, wait. Verse 11, sorry. But then I recall all you have done, O Lord. I remember your wonderful deeds of long ago. They're constantly in my thoughts. I cannot stop thinking about your mighty works. O God, your ways are holy. Is there any God as mighty as you? You are the God of great wonders. You demonstrate your awesome power among the nations. By your strong arm, you redeemed your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. When the Red Sea saw you, O God, its waters looked and trembled. The sea quaked to its very depths. The clouds poured down rain. The thunder rumbled in the sky. Your arrows of lightning flashed. The thunder roared from the whirlwind. The lightning lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your road led through the sea, your pathway through the mighty waters, a pathway no one knew was there. You led your people along that road like a flock of sheep, with Moses and Aaron as their shepherds. So this psalm starts with him acknowledging how he was feeling like God has abandoned him, feeling like God has turned his face away from him, and feeling like, God, will you ever be gracious to me again? Will you hear me? But it didn't end there. It ended with him remembering what God has done in the past, which is what I think as humans we fail at, just to remember how God has been good in the past seasons, because you have not been in this season of despair for a long time, or even if you were for a long time, but your life has not always been like that. God has been good at some point in your life, and so when you are in seasons like this, you have to remember what God has done in the past for you. Okay. So told myself that, because I couldn't continue yesterday, I prayed and I tried to read the Bible and I didn't read it. So this is what I want to do from today. I want to take my old journals and I'm going to read my old journals, because there are prayers that I wrote down in those journals where I was crying and praying and seeking God and all of those things, and there are answers to those prayers. And so I find it very, very encouraging for me when I go back to my old journals and I can see this is where I was, and I can see this is what God did for me. And so I think what is helpful to us as humans is to remind ourselves of God has been good, God has done wonderful things, God has done marvelous deeds. And so we need not to forget those good deeds and those miraculous things that he has given us, just because we are in this season of despair, in this season of pain and hurt and answer prayers and stuff like that, So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. But we are going to go out and celebrate our anniversary, because our relationship is 8 years old and it is worth celebrating. You guys, I cannot believe we are two years away from a decade. What 2 years away from a decade. In the next 2 years we are going to be together for 10 years. What? And I'll be 29. And I've known a man for 10 years. And I've been with a man for 10 years. And go But anyway, let me show you guys what I will be wearing so that I can get going, because it's going to be late. I need to drop off the kids first at my friend's place, and then we need to leave. I don't even know what the time is right now, but I'm sure we're late. Like, I'm really sure, but I'm late. Anyway, I'm going to get dressed and then we do my edges because there isn't much we can do with this hair. So let us get dressed. I will be wearing this top. It's a cropped top from Refinery. Okay, and I will be wearing it with these jeans. These jeans are from H&M. I love these jeans. If I can get this jean in every color, in fact I should go and check if I could get this jean in every color. The quality is good, the fit is perfect. I love it. But you know, H&M jeans are okay. If I'm one, and then I'll be wearing this jersey. If I'm one, it's right. And if you don't buy it, I was open with because buyers take about. So and I'll be wearing this jersey. This jersey also from Refinery, and then I'll be wearing my All-Star Young. That All-Star, if it could talk. You know that All-Star? I bought the All-Star in 2016 first year. If that All-Star could talk, it would say CC. Because in 2016, that was the first time we had like ideki and a because we used to wear pumps, like your sandals. We didn't have it. Mama didn't afford them, so when we went to university, we still had as a pumps. I remember I had like maroon pumps that I would pair up with my dark jeans and like a maroon top. I'll try to find a picture and show you guys. And then I had like a black sandal, and then I had this All-Star. This All-Star, when I tell you that I wore it almost every day for the entire year of 2016, maybe in 2017. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Because I want to go married. We used to get like, we didn't have NSFAS in the system. Oh guys, we are late, but let me just tell the story quick. My sister and I didn't get NSFAS, okay? We didn't get funding. So our first year, Mama had to save money and pay for our like tuition fees and res, okay? She paid over 150k. And that is excluding the registration. She had to pay 16k. I think the registration was like 8,000 per person, so she had to pay like 16,000 beginning of the year, and then she had to save money so that she can pay our fees. She paid over 150,000 for first year too. Okay, so there was no money for us to be buying shoes, and hey, we didn't have NSFAS, so as now in a monthly allowance, a monthly allowance, it was like 700 each, so we had 1.4. So what we would do groceries 1,000 rand, and then we would put 200 for a songa. 200, yeah, then we put it 200 for a songa, and then sitting there relax, just to relax our hair with the other money. Okay, you would never see us with the twist, fortunately, so we would buy a fiber and sense an which was great because and so we went through university. First year actually, due to circumstances, like we had a friend, I don't think she thought about it, or I don't think she was like trying to be nasty or anything like that, but she would ask, you know, let's say, friends and relax and when relax, like things like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, if you only knew what trust and relax, I'll be sacrificing the song, I'll be sacrificing whatever because we don't have money. And one thing about us, as I said, the show, fridge. That's me in the fridge for the first year, oh my gosh. As I said, the show, we buy food. We bought rice, your maize meal, and then inyama and your vegetables. Because one thing about us, we're not going to eat a fish errors. No, we had a fish growing up, guys. Maybe I need to do a video of how we grew up. Maybe my sister needs to join me so that we can talk about how we grew up. Hey, Okalala is soup. A soup, a fish, beans. Those way is shebos. A soup, a fish. My mom is a teacher, right? I hope she doesn't get in trouble for this. But la soup, the la fish, she got it from school. The rice, she got it from school. And then she had the spinach in her garden, so we would get the spinach from the garden, the peppers from the garden. So one thing about us, we said, as soon as we get fish up the university, I said, so imagine you see a quick grocery, 8,000 rand, like 1.8,000 rand on the dot, like 1.1, 1.2, and then shake a lot 200 and be like, okay, we're buying a song because we need to, as we are school and sitting, Siki song and everything. Buy the song, this toast there, the stock. That was our thing. And when I get later, was our thing. That's toast the song. See, just stock, song, every day. Okay. And see, but the All-Star, if it could talk, it has carried me. But it has it's a good condition. It's not bad. It's really not. It's the only thing, rock. This little hole over here. You know? Otherwise, it's good. You're right. It's not terrible. That's what I'm going to be wearing. Let me get dressed so that I can leave. These jeans are the ones that I was wearing at the conference. Remember last year? We went to a conference. Those are the jeans that I was wearing at conference. I love them so much. I love them so much. Let me show you. It's a gloomy day. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. It's a very, very gloomy day, so I need to wear like a jersey. This is the top that I'm wearing. These are the jeans. They are straight cut jeans. So I'm going to wear a jersey. Imagine if it was not like this out. This here. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I know. Something. But I have to. Because me and cold, we are not friends. And this is one of the girls that puts the outfit first. My warmth comes first. I need to feel warm. It's my section. To feel warm. Anything else can follow. Oh, I'm like this. Why? then let me wear my holster. I don't do makeup. I don't know why I'm on this house. Actually, I could resume doing makeup. I think I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. I really am. I'm just lazy. Be that girl that wears makeup. Too much effort. I need some simplicity in my life. Maybe when things are going like this is, then I can start doing. Can't be a working girl. Kappa, you're a mother. Kappa, you're an aunt. Kappa, you're taking care of the kids here. Kappa, you have to think of lunch boxes. Kappa, you have to think of your bills. Kappa, you have to think of what are you going to do in your, and then you add in makeup. Yo. It's for the single ladies. It's for the childless people. Otherwise, I don't have anything against it. And vanilla, like I don't know, 3 times. I'm a woman, so I don't have any doubt about that. Last time I had makeup was when it was last year actually, when I was the last time. And this color is working for me. My edges. Why am I a girl? When I can't do things. I did my nails though. Should come for something. There are my nails. And I like this red. Love it. I feel like you're cool this. David. Send that one. I need to impress anyway. Send that one. Ngiyimali yomuntu sekushada nje ngikhiwe Nkosi yami. Otherwise ukhona wayebonayo le mpahla 8 years ago. 9 years ago actually. Wayebona 9 years ago. Ndisaziqalele. I cannot believe we are celebrating 8 years. Guys, I used to think 3 years is a long time in a relationship. 8 years. 8. Now 8 or grade 2. That's how old our relationship is. Where the moment I'm grade 2. Ngowayezalwa enenkaba. Grade 2 namhlanje. Ucula umzi watsha. Umzi watsha. Kalela amanzi. Ufila. You don't know that song? Okay, let me just get going because I can't finish. So I want to show you guys the bag that I'll be taking. This was my birthday gift from Yulisa. She's amazing. I'll be putting my enamel cream, my card case. This was also a birthday gift from this lazy friend of mine. Also amazing. I'll put in my lip therapy and biscuits just in case. It's bright in the sun. So I have to do the things. Sit down.
Where's your microphone?
My microphone.
To record. Are you recording, Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
So where's the microphone? Ah! Says Trevin hung. Look, he's cleaning that corn.
Chica ako.
This is somewhere. We're inside the house. I don't know what's happening.
Never money happy girls.
No.
Do you know Yana?
You saw that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Both of you. You and Ashley. Yes.
Yay! Scratch, scratch, scratch. What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, Zoe? What are you doing, Nana? Oh, you're talking like a cute baby.
You've not been doing your steps? Let's go!
Puppy went to my head. Huh?
Let's go to Magazi.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me. He brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. The queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better. On my mind's everything I like. He can do me better, he can do me better than you. drinking by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yeah, never really wanted the night to end. Now I was wishing you'd stick around, still I was thinking we were just friends. Had we met before, instant chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, or something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. It felt like coming home. Had we met before, instant chemistry. It took me a while to realize that you were the missing piece. It didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah, it felt like coming home. I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by herself on a Saturday night.